After a mercifully short tease, BMW Motorrad pulled the silk off its latest flight of fancy at the predictably opulent Concorso di Eleganza Villa d'Este on the shores of Lake Como. Dubbed the Vision K18, this staggering one-off concept is pitched as the ultimate long-distance tourer, wrapped in a visually arresting package. Aesthetically, the Vision K18 leans heavily into aerodynamic theatre, boasting a remarkably long, ground-hugging silhouette that designers claim was inspired by the Concorde. The hand-shaped, elongated aluminum bodywork is undeniably striking, mimicking both a retired supersonic jet and the tired industry cliché of a sprinter in the starting blocks, culminating in BMW's somewhat aggressive full-force forward design motif. The seamless side panels trick the eye into seeing a single, monolithic 6.5-foot casting of aluminum, smartly contrasted by dark forged carbon accents that highlight its dramatic, sweeping lines. Yet, beneath the aviation cosplay lies the true headline of this unveiling, a massively upsized inline-6 power plant. BMW has stretched its revered K-series engine, pushing the displacement from the current production 1,649cc up to a meaty 1,800cc. By retaining the aggressively forward-canted cylinder bank, engineers have kept the bike's overall profile remarkably low while reinforcing that forward thrusting stance, hinting at a motor that is begging to be unleashed from its traditional grand touring constraints. However, from a purely practical standpoint, the Vision K18 is a touring disaster, which is par for the course with high-end concepts. The airbox proudly sits above the fuel tank, slurping air through 6 tubes routed from intakes beneath an actively cooled headlight, while the exhaust system is a 6-pipe symphony routed straight through the very space normally reserved for saddlebags. Throw in a transparent front fairing, hydraulically lowerable suspension, and a rear wheel that looks virtually impossible to service, and it is abundantly clear that this machine is built for manicured concourse lawns, not cross-country road trips. Thankfully, BMW's own nomenclature confirms this impractical beauty will never see a showroom floor in its current guise. In Motorrad parlance, the word concept, as seen on the recent A20 and last year's Concept RR, signals an imminent production model, whereas vision denotes a purely theoretical design exercise like the electric Nex 100. That should prompt a collective sigh of relief for any rider who prefers their baggers to actually carry luggage rather than act as a glorified housing for a half-dozen scorched exhaust headers. Still, an OEM does not tool up a running 1,800cc inline-6 just to park it by a lake. This concept clearly telegraphs a massive shakeup for BMW's touring fleet. The current K1600 platform has been aging since its 2022 update, making a full K1800 rollout by 2027 highly probable. More importantly, dropping a narrower inline-6 into a traditional cruiser chassis could finally offer riders the comfortable, feet-forward ergonomics that the sprawling, shin-bruising cylinders of the current R18 boxer engine vehemently deny, giving BMW a much more formidable weapon in the heavyweight cruiser wars.